How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, welcome to Biomutant. Welcome to Biomutant.
Yo guys, I'm back again with another stream. Today we're gonna play Biomutant. Hope you guys doing well. As usual, settings वगैरह करेंगे. वीडियो में तो ठीक है. borderless vertical sync on. Sharpening amount 20. Dynamic resolution off. Resolution scale. Frame rate limit. ठीक है. देखते कैमरा वो सब अंदर जाके गेम स्टार्ट होगा. इसके बाद देखते हैं सेंसिटिविटी का. Let's start new game. Easy.
Encode your DNA.
अच्छा, इसमें ये सब सेटिंग है. प्राइमर. अच्छा, ये वाइटलिटी स्ट्रेंथ ये सब इसमें ज़्यादा है. ऐसे
Define your genetic structure.
एजिलिटी, वाइटलिटी सब कुछ रखते हैं मीडियम बीच में.
Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color.
It's your main color.
Choose your detail color. Pick a mercenary, mercenary, mercenary.
मर्सनरी में क्या है?
Deadeye. Commando. Cypher. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's...
इससे सही है सेंसिटिव और ये सही हाँ कैमरा कैमरा से इसमें ही है ना या फिर कंट्रोल अच्छा फिफ्टी तो कुछ ज्यादा ही 75 तक करते 69 रखते वाह सेक्सी हो गया एकदम सेंसिटिव 69 पर रखा सिस्टम कितना यूसेज ले रहा है तो सही है वेरिएंट तो कम है सही इसका यूटिलाइजेशन भी इससे कम है टेम्परेचर भी सही है जीपीयू वगैरह का ज्यादा ऐसा बोतल नहीं कैसा कुछ हो नहीं
Fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice, a reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark as in strength and power, color me light for freedom and loyalty. क्या करे कौन सी चॉइस करे freedom and loyalty strength
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same. With the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
darkness पे छोड़ दिया लाइट को और somewhat dark just a moment please sorry for interruption.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Meat eaters meet. New main quest.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger.
अच्छा राइट क्लिक से ये तलवार मिले वेपन यूज कर ओह क्या स्लो मोशन बताया
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
ओके इससे बाद में निपटेंगे ऐसा बता रहे
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
evolution gone wrong move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks just a moment guys
Right where it counts.
स्लो मोशन गजब का है इसमें ओपन तिचो इसमें क्या बैंडेज है क्या हेल्थ पैच
Careful of rope burns. Those burn. The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
ठीक है टेबलेट जैसा कुछ नहीं ये इसकी माँ का तो उठा उठा के भटक रहा है। जिगल वाला इसमें ये सही है। Level 2, let's go.
Look, an emergency box from the Wandsworth. A rare sight.
Hello.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this.
Just a moment, guys.
No, really, I mean it.
Just a moment.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under stress. Logs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. The deep cut. Get ready. Ouch. Who needs a ladder? Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Yeah. Puzzle जैसा कुछ है.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
ये क्या हुआ? समझ में नहीं. इसका बार बार ऐसे झटका लग रहा है. इसके पहले भी तो ऐसे ही मैंने किया था. वो वाइट से वाइट को मिला येलो से येलो. इस बार सही हुआ, पहले गलत हुआ. ये समझ में नहीं.
that led to the big apocalypse eons
ये
ago.
क्या लॉजिक था इन
But
लोग?
it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Just a moment, guys. Get out of bunker. घर से बाहर निकल.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming
Pew,
from
pew.
behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
नहीं, इसका पजल इतना कुछ है नहीं. इसमें बस येलो से व्हाइट को मैच करना.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
मजा रहेगा छुट को मारने में.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
A new friend and old friend.
He wants to
अच्छा ये इसका दोस्त है पुराना.
side against the scavengers.
मुझे लगा
It
enemy.
sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Out of date.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been
ये कौन सी
rumors
language बोला है?
of Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Talk to base book है ये क्या है? पुराना है सर छुटकू बन गया ऐसे ये कौन रॉक स्टार
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. You're such
ये
a
कौन सी ऐसे लैंग्वेज
you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this. You might be right. Like potatoes,
क्या
they're
गेम
packed with
है ये तो
energy,
समझ
an
नहीं
excellent source of key.
और जैसा गेम होगा
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
हाँ ओके कौन सी ऐसे साइन लैंग्वेज में बात करें कहाँ जाना रफल द ग्लिटर ग्रास इसमें क्या करना है ये कुछ ऑप्शन तो नहीं है रहा रफल मतलब क्या करना है अच्छा ओके तोड़ना है इसको
Found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
The Nono क्या है Nono Yeah. ऐसे पकड़ना नो नो.
Handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Just a moment, guys. Merge the nono with the tree.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Main quest completed. Another world. Okay. New main quest. Pet of the world. Just.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Okay, अब जाके गेम स्टार्ट। ऐसे ट्यूटोरियल जैसे presented by Experiment 101.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
अच्छा ऐसे फर्स्ट और भी कर सकते। इसकी माँ ये क्या है भाई इतना बड़ा मॉन्स्टर
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
examine the village.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it. He's heard the
ये सबकी
story
लैंग्वेज ऐसे ही है
by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Potawata.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Udeno ko nunyo fobo.
Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
ब्रिज से होके जाना.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. That can slash.
ऐसे चिंटू मिंटू को मारने में मजा आ रहा है.
Chop it up. Wow, wow.
Just a moment, guys. Level 3, let's go. ऐसे बीच बीच में
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck.
सही है.
It wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
छोटी छोटी ऐसे जगह बना रखी. ऐसे स्टटर भी नहीं हुआ अभी तक. ग्राफिक्स वाइज भी सही. ज्यादा वीरम भी यूज नहीं करो. स्मूथ चल रहा है. कलर स्कीम तो बहुत ही बढ़िया है इसकी.
Tribes fought. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see.
ठीक है. ऐसे सुसु करके ऐसे मार्क कर रहे. ये भी सही.
Hulava ayas nyalavar.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Nyamana flemina feya.
Wonders why the Sifu would want to see you, but he'll let you in and give it a try.
सही है. डेप्थ ऑफ फील्ड वगैरह, मोशन ब्लर, डिटेल्स भी सही है.
Zata is the muito tloho.
अच्छा सुंदर इनका बॉस
Yes, nestatse.
शिफू. शिफू ये है.
Yaput.
छछुंदर जैसा.
Any tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew.
Tada.
He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu.
Tives yeti rekli dekli.
The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 10.
Nibira.
He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Paro.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Una vochni dlohoni.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Dunzadne.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Novi.
Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Dulo.
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength.
Kariesne statse.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Oko.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Iglezed.
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you.
Padafu uflete.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Nizdatsne okoni.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Divizieti reklidekle.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Yaput.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Nalest staridat.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Exit the Jagnapur. सही एनवायरनमेंट ये सब ले रखो क्वालिटी अच्छी खासी है इसके फर क्वालिटी भी अच्छी है प्लस ये वेजिटेशन वगैरह कलर स्किन भी अच्छा है ये ऑरेंज कलर है इसमें सेक्सी लग रहा है ऐसे जैसे फोक क्वालिटी वॉल्यूमेट्रिक फोक वगैरह स्मोक ऐसे कहीं से भी ऐसे हमला करेगी चौंकी क्या गुंडा बनेंगे ये लोग सही है कहाँ से सही ऊपर नीचे हो ओ
Better beware.
बड़े वाले को मारना है, वोंकी मॉम।
They were hit hard by evolution. The one unfurled.
इसकी माँ, ये तो गॉड ऑफ वॉर की तरह। गॉड ऑफ वॉर में भी ऐसा ही था ना वो, वैसे ही है। गॉड ऑफ वॉर में भी ऐसा ही वो एनिमी था। वैसे भी मैंने इजी डिफिकल्टी रखी है इसलिए आराम से मुझे
At least you're not coming out of this
कोई
empty-handed.
दिक्कत नहीं। मस्त लाइट आ रही है। ओह, शाम भी होने को हो गई, इतनी जल्दी टाइम पास हो रहा है। सही है यार, थोड़ा सा भी स्टटर नहीं हो रहा। परफेक्ट ऐसे कांस्टेंट एपीएस आ रहा है। वैसे 60 पे मैंने रखा है एपीएस, स्टिल ऐसे कोई स्लो ऐसा नहीं फील हो रहा, स्मूथ ही फील हो रहा है। मोस्टली गेम से 60 पे वैसे
It evokes
सपोर्ट
a
नहीं करता,
tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you.
स्लो फील करवाती है। इसका एम सही 60 एपीएस है, स्टिल इतना वो स्मूथनेस अच्छा,
As time passes, memories fade. and
स्टटर नहीं हो रहा
sometimes
थोड़ा सा।
feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
सही है फ्रेम रेट, सिंक्रोनाइज एवरी
Long lost past.
एवरी फ्रेम सिंक्रोनाइज हो रहा है। वापस ये छुटकू बन गया फ्लैशबैक में। हैं? ये कौन है सब बतख जैसा
Here's
कोई?
someone who takes each day as it comes.
Vanya.
He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
Itaku.
He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time.
Now wait, Vanya.
He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Wanapta, but go.
Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Wanapta, but go. Tultua.
Swimming सीखनी है। Saying you can swim no more slow while in deep water, you slowly lose some key energy. सही है वाटर क्वालिटी, इस कार्टून जैसा लग रहा है बस, स्टिल है पत्थर वगैरह की क्वालिटी, टेक्सचर की मजा आ रहा है। ऐसे
He says that
बच्चों को भी ये गेम पसंद है।
Rakia.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim.
Wingy.
But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Berry?
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Ora sadurut.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood.
Ora sadurut.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Minalagi mamuru.
She'll see you at the village square.
Do male tuk.
She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind.
नहीं है गेम ऐसे फन है,
He was hoping you could
से अलग-अलग
get some
character का
scrap
player.
for the thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming
टाइम
generation.
पास के लिए से अच्छा
You
गेम।
owe it to yourself to protect the environment.
Barg. Nidodo. Dabalu.
You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
क्या करें, रिसाइकल करना है ऐसा कुछ? सर से रबिश पाइल गाड़ियों वाला है, घर से कचरा नहीं। ये 2 हो गए, एक और ही। कचरे में क्या ढूंढना है?
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left lying around on the ground. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Select the handle slope. अच्छा ओके।
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before... That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. They look determined. Better watch out.
बदमाश।
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you... He's not scared of anything, least of all you. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
ये क्या हुआ? मारने पे मतलब क्या स्क्रिप्ट का पार्ट है इसे?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Pola kuto.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right.
Masammal.
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Pendrine senema.
It's time to focus on your training now.
इनसिक्योर हो रहा। अच्छा ये स्क्रिप्ट का ही बहुत था ऐसा। सही है रे स्टोरी ऐसे छुटकू ऐसे। फ्रेम रेट सेक्सी है, थोड़ा सा भी स्टटर नहीं हो रहा गेम। मस्त है ऐसे 60 फ्रेम्स पर स्मूथ चल रहा है।
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Dana un dieser Fehler.
He
Yo con
asks
इसका
if you
पप्पा
will
है।
help him too before you leave for training.
Hose es kuku Johanna.
He wishes that was true for your Muma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wang Fu to her disciples seems more important for every day.
Vaksan mar malva cherry.
He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
लॉन्ड्री पार्क। अब कपड़े धोने जाओ, सारे सीधे क्लोथ पर। घर के अंदर घास उगेला है इसमें। तीसरा कहाँ? अच्छा यहाँ घर के अंदर ही घास रखा है।
He's curious to see what you found.
Circa full of in the horse.
He's gathered so much over the years, and it's
See.
hard to remember everything. Nothing's wrong with his memory. It's just short.
Zöne nenaftönen.
He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Will Sila Goyo.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Karota. Ja, Arinomo.
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
Jamakuda Horedatunka.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
तो क्या ट्रेनिंग लेनी है?
Anson bara.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Kanamunta.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Ruemu tono.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
हाथ टूट गए। सही ग्रास क्वालिटी है सब। ओ भाई सेक गया लोंडा।
Andro.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Kialdo male kanaro tono.
That's all she's ever asked of you.
Monibasa.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kialdo male kanaro tono.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
ये कौन है भाई? ये तो हुक्का पी रहा है भाई। हरियाणा का है क्या? इसका क्या है? कैसे ऑटोमेटिक?
Catchy.
ओ पकड़ लिए
Tropalo.
Your Muma says she's
Grasshopper.
never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
जोड़
A
इधर भाई
piece of scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Inga valdo.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Inga valdo.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Can't see.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Volacamo no rukna.
Everything ends, both good and bad. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop you from setting the world on fire.
ये कौन अनु मलिक
Can't see.
आग लग रही है
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kindling.
इतनी बारिश हो रही है फिर भी आग नहीं बुझ रही कोई वाटरप्रूफ आग है क्या है
That's just adding
Okay.
fuel to the flames.
ये कैसे आग है भाई वाटरप्रूफ है क्या है?
Give it a last.
इतनी सारी बारिश हो रही है जोरों की फिर भी आग नहीं बुझ रही गजब आग है भाई अनु मलिक ने लगाई आग बुझ नहीं सकती
Den nampusa.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
There.
Lupa
Whatever
Lupin
happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
इसकी माँ का ये इतना छोट को इसको कैसे मार पाए खपड़े तो साले के खपड़े ये पिचका देगा कोई तलवार बलवार भी नहीं है साथ कुछ तो ऑप्शन है ओ चिपक गया
You must go through fire and water.
ये इतना बड़ा है ऐसे उठा के फेंक दिए इसको
Muma says you can make it if you
फिर
believe.
भी सही है हिम्मत वाला है
She knows you go. Blood is
साइज डजंट मैटर क्या चाहिए मुम्मा
You're in deep
मुम्मा
surf.
चुम्मा
Don't
दे
make
दे
waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
क्रॉस द पॉन्ड तालाब क्रॉस करके जाना हाथ धो के पीछे उड़ गया भाई बेचारे मुमा को मार दिया मर के बेहोश हो गए खत्म
Death
बेटा
is not
गुड
to be
बाय
feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
खतरनाक मेमोरी थी इसकी.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
इसके ना कंट्रोल चेंज करना. कंट्रोल कहाँ से चेंज होती है? हाँ मैं भी. Just a moment, guys. जैसे मेली वेपन का ये चेंज करना था, इसको प्राइमरी जैसे लेफ्ट क्लिक में ये ब्लेड का रखें, राइट क्लिक में अजीब ऐसा फील आ रहा था, राइट क्लिक में मैंने ये गन वाला रख लिया. ये क्या डायनासोर को पकड़े?
Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk's on the loose.
ये चमके तो मार ही नहीं रहे, सब कुछ मैं ही करूँ. पीछे से भी मारो.
They've received news a Ronin joined the
Lalle.
Dark ranks and were looking forward.
इतने सारे मिलके भी कुछ उखाड़ नहीं पाए.
A
मेरा
group of
अकेले को मारना पड़ा.
warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Not really. It's east of Bricktown. You can spot Goop's Surf Nautica station from the hill it resides on.
Out of control room.
Look, an emergency box from the... Wow, bet that nut makes a...
है कुछ तो है, हाथ है. Clumsy wall. ओ भाई सही.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from
पूरे ऐसे
Can you hear it?
दीवार तोड़ दी मतलब 2.5 किलो का हाथ बन गई.
Clonkety clonk.
सही है काफी काम कर. तलवार के मुकाबले काफी अच्छा डैमेज है. Let's go. मजेदार गेम है यार ऐसे टाइम पास.
Feel your way through.
The automation
This
trail.
corner of the world is called Bricktown.
वर्ल्ड डिटेल अच्छी खासी दे रखी है इसमें. मैप वगैरह बिल्डिंग्स. वाह ये एजेस पे भी भाग सकते हैं. सही.
It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place.
बंदे बना के रखा है. ले इसको. झाड़ियों में पेल दिया इसको.
Vaksa u inta badan.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead.
U vuksu isku alehan. Yosh.
Hello beta times, welcome to the stream.
Compassion and trusts
Thanks for
its
joining.
nature to help those in
I'm good. तुम सुनो.
Remaya
asks you to
ये
do
बायोम्यूटेंट
for the
इस
sake
गेम
of
का नाम है
Only
बायोम्यूटेंट.
through your inner conflict you're held accountable.
Khalifav Cairo.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
इस गेम का नाम है बायोम्यूटेंट.
Flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous!
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
और somewhat light. Area completed. चड्डी मिली. इसकी चड्डी है. मैं भी ठीक हूँ कभी सुना नहीं है. यही गेम. हाँ बोले नहीं मतलब ये 2021 है.
That's a myriad tribe.
डिस्क्रिप्शन में देखो पता चल जाएगा. इच्छा को मार. क्या गुंडे बने। और कौन बाकी? वो स्लो मोशन इसमें सक्सेस। स्लो मोशन जस्ट अ मोमेंट गाइस। हाँ, ये वो एक गेम है सोनी का रॉकेट एंड क्लैंक, उसमें एक फॉक्स होता है, इसके जैसे लग रहा है। हाँ, वो तो मैंने देखा नहीं, पता नहीं कैसे। ये काइंड ऑफ फॉक्स ही है।
Pound 'em down.
मतलब हमें कैरेक्टर बनाने का भी इसमें ऑप्शन देता है ये स्टार्टिंग में। तुम्हें किस तरह का इसका ये बनाना है, एजिलिटी, स्ट्रेंथ, वाइटलिटी।
The Vespidat outfit
वो सब चूज करने का ऑप्शन आता है
not a
स्टार्टिंग।
myriad tribe. This won't be a field trip. It's the
काफी अच्छा गेम है इसे टाइम पास के लिए।
says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their... Triumph is always the culmination of many, many small victories. They're eager to start the takeover now. They'll follow your lead. Here's the first line of defense.
Cabrito, sale que cabrito। ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ बहुत काम आया, बड़े काम का है 2.5 किलो का हाथ। मतलब ये दुश्मन उठता नहीं, उठ ही जाता है।
That's a bomb lobber.
इसकी माँ का, इसको कैसे मारे?
And it was spot. Wrecked it.
अच्छा ऐसे। ये तो ऊपर चढ़ गई। अब ये विंडो उसकी तरफ मार, उसको कैसे तोड़ा था? इसको भी ऐसे ही मार रहा हूँ, ये नहीं टूट रहा। ठीक है, अंबुजा सीमेंट का बना। वो कैसे फट गए थे? ये फट नहीं। वो कैसे टूटा था, ये नहीं टूटा। समझ में नहीं आ रहा, ग्लिच है ये तो मर गई। क्या ही चोन किया। माफिया ओल्ड कंट्री खेला कैसा लगा इन कंपैरिजन टू 1 and 2? वो तो ओल्ड कंट्री तो अच्छा ही है, अंडररेटेड है काफी, काफी अंडररेटेड है गेम। ऐसे गेम्स का इतना इंडिया में खेलता नहीं। सबको GTA वगैरह ही पसंद है। वो वाला कैसे टूटा था, ये वाला टूट नहीं रहा। आपका घोंसला इस तो ये थोड़ी थोड़ी देर में इसका ये रिलोड आ जाता। वो कैसे टूट गया था पहले वाला, ये नहीं टूट रहा सबसे। जस्ट स्टोरी वाइज बताओ क्या है, मे बी कोई और वेपन से ट्राई करो। ये स्वॉर्ड वही मैं नहीं, वो राइट साइड वाला टूट गया, ये वाला टूट नहीं रहा। कुछ ग्लिच हो गया है क्या है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा। देखना पड़ेगा इसका वो कुछ वीडियो वगैरह। बायोम्यूटेंट क्या है इसका डिस्ट्रो करने में? बूम कुछ तो ग्लिच हो गया लगता है। बेटी तो ठीक से वीडियो लोड नहीं होती। अच्छा ओके, वो जो मिसाइल मार रहा है उसको वापस हमें पेरी करना है। अच्छा ओके, इसको लात मार के ऐसे मिसाइल से। हाँ हाँ बराबर बराबर, हो गया हो गया। मिसाइल को ऐसे लात मारा वो ऐसे वापस उड़ के उसको ही वापस लग। मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी वही किया था, वो गलती से वो लग गया था ये वाला में, पहले वाले में।
Give those twirly wheels a turn.
वो जो मिसाइल थी उसको ही मारना था ताकि उड़ के वापस वो हो जाए। बट
Yes, the river tub's going down the drain.
मैं वही सोच रहा था, पहला वाला टूट गया, दूसरे वाले में क्या दिक्कत हो रही है? गेट मैकेनिक्स।
Keep going.
लेट्स गो।
That cage is holding a helper.
सही गेम थोड़ा सा भी स्टटर नहीं हो रहा। माफिया और स्टोरी वाइज कैसी है बताए तो, वो अच्छी ही है स्टोरी इसका। तुमने देखा नहीं क्या गन प्ले इसका? इटली का बहुत पुराना वैसे हिस्ट्री बताया, तो वैसे ही माफिया की स्टोरी में तो वैसे ही होता है वो सब। ऐसा बॉसेस को मारो मूवी की तरह, बॉस वगैरह को मिलते हैं, फिर वो कुछ कार्ड होता है, फिर वो बॉस हमें मारने का ट्राई करता है। माफिया 1 में भी ऐसा ही था ना, बिट्रे करते हैं तो फिर वो माफिया हमें मारने की ट्राई करते हैं, जो भी प्रोटेक्निस्ट होता है
But
उसको।
is glad to see you.
तो इसकी स्टोरी बहुत अंडररेटेड है, मतलब किसी ने इसको इतना भाव नहीं दिया।
Grateful that you're willing to move past this like them.
इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं दी है। ओके, बहुत बढ़िया गेम है ओल्ड कंट्री। पूरा नहीं ऐसा हिस्ट्री बताई है। आई थिंक वो आगे जाके कुछ कनेक्ट करेंगे उसका। मुझे तो बहुत बढ़िया लगी।
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red.
वो तो तुम खेल के ही तुम्हें पता चलेगा।
danger. Here's the second line of defense.
वो इसको ऊपर वाले को असर हो भी रहा है, इतना सारा डैमेज दे रहा हो फिर। काफी फनी गेम है। लेवल अप हो गया, लेट्स गो गाइस, लेवल सबसे निकले। टॉइंग टॉइंग इसकी माँ का। ये कौन है? पांडा। इसको असर हो भी रहा है। अरे हाँ, ओके ओके, इसका वो यूज करके हम ये तोड़वा सकते हैं। ऐसे तो टूटेगा। लेट्स गो। दोनों काम हो गए, सांप भी टूट गया, लाठी भी।
To get a barrel out.
मुझे पीछे 3 माफिया के गेम बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं, स्पेशली माफिया 2। अच्छा, सही है।
That looks smoky. Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try.
ओके इसको यूज करके इसको ब्लो करना गॉट इट
The outpost belongs to your...
ओके आउटपोस्ट हमारा हो गई चलो सही है इसे सब एरिया कॉन्कर करना है
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is
Sifu.
growing stronger.
भाई हाई ऑन लाइव पोस्टल टू ग्रैंड पाउंड रेट्रो ट्राई करो हाँ वो हाई ऑन लाइफ भी है मेरे पास दोनों पार्ट है वो ये खत्म होगा ना उसके बाद वो सब खेलना है सभी गेम्स है मेरे पास आई ऑन लाइफ भी है पर मैंने सोचा पहले इसको खत्म करूं इसको लेके क्यूरियोसिटी थी मेरी पहले सोचा इसको मैं खत्म करूं आई ऑन लाइफ बहुत ही बढ़िया गेम है मेरे को पर्सनली ऐसे पसंद आए
Says you did a...
Diversieti reclidecli.
Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict.
Maoketo, Tolu,
काफी गेम्स ऐसे खेलने हैं शर्लॉक होम्स की सीरीज भी बड़ी है
Dagny tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance.
Do Wabu.
Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker.
Atu Wamawa.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The porky puff needs to be...
पोस्टल टू खेलो यार मैं आपको महीनों से
Tuloya.
हाँ पोस्टल टू मैं भूल जाता हूँ मैं
The time has come to confront the porky puff at the end
ये
of...
सब ये नई गेम्स खेलने में वो भूल गया था
Ifari Kobo.
डेथ स्ट्रैंडिंग 2 भी खेला मैंने
is working
वो
on
भी कंप्लीट कर दिया
Googlide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
पोस्टल टू का मैं भूल जाता हूँ वो करूँगा आगे
Luatolo Maua.
You should get over there and see what you can do to help.
तो राइवल ट्राइब विजिट को सही है ऐसे डिटेल्स है घास फूस की सही है ऐसे छोटी छोटी जगह पे भी बैलेंस बना लेता है वर्ल्ड में कुछ अच्छा बनाया है
Penelinde sit daglover.
Thinks
Penelasse taler summers.
फोटो क्वालिटी ये सब सही है ऐसे कॉमिक जैसे ग्राफिक्स है स्टिल से रियलिस्टिक ऐसे फील आ रहा है शेडो क्वालिटी भी बढ़िया है छोटे बच्चों को तो मजा आ जाए ऐसे इतना भी कुछ इसमें हार्ड ऐसा हार्डकोर ऐसा कुछ है नहीं वायलेंस है
that there's
बमचे भी खेल
subnormal
सकते हैं
station. Goop flounders around in there.
ये क्या है बायोब्लॉक कंटेनर Goop.
Ajetawa. Sijakarianu.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach
ये
you
मैं तो वो
how to
खेल रहा हूँ एसएसएन क्लिड ब्लैक
Goop says you
ब्लैक
were
रेसिंग.
so
अच्छा,
righteous as a child, and he can still feel
रेसिंग तो
even
मेरे को भी
now.
खेलना है.
Tonako.
Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can.
Tonako.
He can't tell you much as he didn't want to hear anything about it. He can't understand how someone could be so vicious, even though he knows there are reasons behind it.
Pawagwika.
He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years.
Mukam.
He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child.
Nusni walkni.
Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life.
Avanya.
He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
See? On my side. Go, Dark, go.
Only the dark speaks in absolutes. Well, not only.
Oh, get snuffed, Light.
Let the light shine!
Light eventually burns out. Just saying.
Avanya.
Figures the world is a goner. Even the goo will go gone.
Kitenko.
Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf.
Raisa de manu.
Wonders why you're flapping around with the Jagni.
क्या
They spend too
आपका
much time
स्टीम का लेवल तो क्रेजी होगा. कितना लेवल है?
Back to the
नहीं, उतना लेवल नहीं है. लेवल 10 ही है.
knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward.
स्टीम लेवल 10 ही है
You
मेरा.
need to set the past aside, at least for now.
Sisa terianu.
He can't leave the Subnautica station as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit. So you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside.
Sisa terianu.
You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff.
Auta sare tundo kwana.
It's not that it won't keep your head above the surface, but it needs improving to carry you across the thick goo out by the Porky Puff.
Occupy. Enter the sewage tunnel. अभी क्या गटर साफ करने का?
It's a game of life, yours and everyone else's. Climbing's good.
Oh. वाक्य बैलेंस. ये तेरी है. नजर लगी बैंड के टपकेगी किसी. बैलेंस बोला तो चोमटिया नीचे गिर गई. छाटी जैसा इसका बैलेंस. कहाँ से स्टार्ट होगा अभी? इतना क्यों टाइम लग रहा है? चेक पॉइंट लोडेड.
All sorts of creepy things live down here.
गिर के गया था अचानक. ये समझ में नहीं है. ये देखो चोमटेश. ओके, वाटर लेवल क्लियर हो गया. कितने बड़े चूहे हैं. नहीं 2.5 किलो का हाथ खतरनाक है ना, एकदम दीवार एकदम तोड़ देते हैं। ये कौन सा है? क्या करना है इसे? Toggle the diodes in the correct order to make the whole circuit board turn green. अच्छा, ये तो तुक्के से हो गया, पता नहीं। इतना इंटेलिजेंट हूँ मैं, कभी घमंड नहीं किया। मजा आ रहा है यार गेम में से। ऊपर कैसे जाना है? ऊपर कैसे चढ़ेंगे? अच्छा, इसकी माँ का उम्पा लुम्पा। चिक 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 चिक। ये अलग तेरी गाड़ी, ये 2.5 किलो का हाथ ही तेरे लिए काफी। तेरी गाड़ी, ये तो पिछवाड़े से भी मरता है। मर गए चादर मोर, एक दिन मर जाएगा कुत्ते। काफी इंटरेस्टिंग गेम है। स्टार्टिंग में तो ऐसे चुन्नू मुन्नू जैसा लग रहा था। लेवल 10 कैसे? अब तो इतने सारे गेम्स खेलते हो, लाइब्रेरी भी भरी होगी। हाँ पर वही ना, ऐसा नहीं अचीवमेंट्स वो सब होते ना, उसके उस हिसाब से भी वो होती है। ये सब गेम्स खरीदे उसकी वजह से लेवल 10 हुआ।
It's starting to add up.
पहले चिंटू मिंटू को मार दो, ये दिमाग का दही कर रहे हैं। Level 7, let's go.
Wonder what you could make with that.
कुछ तो बनाना है इसमें से। ओए क्या जनरेटर जैसा कुछ बना?
Daytime means the clock to nighttime is ticking. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Welcome to Biomutant.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Sorry for interruption. यहाँ पे एकदम वो बारिश हो रही है तो लाइट चली गई थी, मेरे को लग ही रहा था। वो तो गेम में ऐसे खेलने में बिजी है तो एक मिनट। गेम क्यों नहीं दिख रहा? ओके हाँ, ये अलग से बस बारिश चालू थी और खेलने के चक्कर में मैंने वो मेरा ध्यान ही नहीं गया। आवाज नहीं इतनी आ रही थी, हेडफोन पहने थे तो। और वैसे मैंने वो डोर भी अपने बंद रखा था। ये तो लाइट चली गई, उसके बाद वो मैंने डोर ओपन किया, अपने विंडोज वगैरह ओपन की, तब पता चलेगा बारिश हो रही है एकदम। अभी नॉर्मल हो गया है, बारिश भी एकदम रुक गई है। हाँ, वहाँ से कंटिन्यू। 1 घंटे से मैं वही सोच रहा था, लाइट ही नहीं आ रही थी, नेट भी चला गया था।
I don't think you could make a home here. Better than nothing.
मस्त एकदम इम्पोर्टेंट ऐसा एकदम दिलचस्प था, इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट था, तभी लाइट चली गई। अच्छा, ये सब भी कर सकते हैं इसमें, ये सब खोद खोद के निकाल सकते हैं इसमें।
Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain.
गेम ऐसे इंटरेस्टिंग है, लग रहा है, खेलने में मजा आ रहा है।
And open surf.
गेम प्ले तो इसका देखा ही था मैंने,
lasting effect this had on the
वही देख के मैंने
wildlife was
फिर इसका परचेस किया।
now the only reason we came to exist.
इजी पीसी है ऐसे, छोटे बच्चे भी ऐसे आराम से खेल सकते हैं। नहीं
The switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors.
ये वाली पजल ये सोल्व कर रहा था, तभी लाइट चली गई। तो मुझे लगा
That's enough
मैं सोच
current to initiate.
ये पजल मैंने स्पार्क वगैरह किया और लाइट चली गई मेरी। एग्जैक्ट क्या टाइमिंग थी, यहाँ पे मैंने कनेक्शन जोड़े और मेरे यहाँ लाइट चली गई, मेरी फट गई। मुझे लगे क्या मैंने गेम में कुछ ये किया और इसलिए लाइट चली गई। दोनों कनेक्शन ऐसे जुड़े हुए, इसमें कुछ लोचा हो और मेरे यहाँ लाइट चली गई।
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There's debris floating around on the surf that might be blocking your path or needs to be towed. That means you'll need a device so you can get it out of your way. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks. Squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surfipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. That's where he bobs. Gulp refuses to move from that barge, despite the fact it makes him berth. Goop's not sure, though, if it's the surf sickness or the radium syrup that causes it.
वाह, ये बाइक चला के जाना। वाह, सही, मस्त गेम है यार। अभी तक तो ऐसे मजा आ रहा है, आगे पता नहीं। हर गेम में मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ होता है। स्टार्टिंग में ऐसा होता है, फिर आगे जाके कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा। सही यार, वाटर क्वालिटी भी मस्त है।
Welcome to the Surfipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo.
अच्छा गेम है वैसे.
You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. All ashore that's going ashore.
Yeah.
Olema mautu bimulini.
Thinks the Ankati tribe has the most dedicated members.
Der er jo åsinder tusind af mig.
Said
I'm mittis beridi.
he's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if
Ramena gejasa.
guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred.
Kui murtus enamikos.
Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor.
Kondu ofu time. Witam.
Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to.
Kondu ofu time. Witam.
Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more.
Manhattan bay.
Says life's like a mystery drink.
Kabangi. Lubalengut.
Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew?
Crown.
Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon.
Baudu kom nara veide.
Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagni. They drink so little, like birds.
Kamanu gilalan.
Can't understand that. Everybody's thirsty.
Eirade.
But who cares about them?
Helingeri kikauteri.
Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favorite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all.
Uringelengi.
Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp.
Kamanu gilalan.
The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world
Waktu.
figures the real problem is finding something to drink.
Naunen nicht blau.
He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example.
Elekik.
There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help.
Sangiri kamarad bunten.
Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax.
Nada dusengu.
They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings.
क्या करना है अभी?
You got your sea legs all ready.
अच्छा ऐसे होल भी कर सकते हैं चेन से.
The Quack Hollow. It's just lonely.
ये क्या है? एनाकोंडा इसके कंट्रोल से ये सब वैसे इजी बीजी है, छोटे बमचे भी आराम से खेल सकते हैं। Cable puzzle. Connect all 3 cables to generate a value that matches the key at the bottom. अच्छा ओके। ओके नीचे जितने एक्स थे ऊपर उतने एक्स कर। चलो ये हैक हो गया। इसके पजल भी एकदम इजी बीजी है, मतलब इजी डिफिकल्टी में हिसाब से सही है। स्टोरी मोड ऐसा मजा आ रहा है, एंजॉय कर रहे हैं। अच्छा हाँ हाथ यूज करना पड़ेगा।
Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention.
इसकी माँ मुझे पता ही था कुछ ना कुछ बड़ा ही। ऐसे रबर की डक है। ओ इतनी सारी। मेरी भांजी ऐसे खेलती रहती है रबर के डक के साथ नहाते होते से। हमारे टाइम में तो ऐसे कोई डक्स वगैरह ऐसा था नहीं, मतलब थी मतलब तो वो सब तो ऐसे हमारे टाइम में तो ऐसा हमें तो ऐसा कोई लाके नहीं देता था टॉयस वगैरह खेलने के लिए। तब इतनी समझ नहीं थी। हम नहाते भी नहीं थे इतना नहाने में भी रो रो के एकदम बुरा हाल हो जाता था।
Smell that? Biohazard nearby. A tool for the accomplished cutter. You need to line up the switches so they match.
Just a moment, guys.
Good. That's
इसमें
enough
कुछ अलग
electrical
पैटर्न
power
थी
to
इसमें।
initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
ये क्या ग्लिच है? इसके अंदर फंस गई। ये पहला ग्लिच देखने को मिला इसमें। ऐसे फटके चारों को। अच्छा रिटर्न टू बुक। ओके बाइक लेके वापस जाना।
A this speed, the goo is sublime.
सही है, इसका मिशन भी अभी ये इजी बिजी है अभी के लिए। आगे बता दो।
On your own again.
इसका क्या आ रहा है वापस?
Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel. He once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off. That leads him to the bottom of that particular bottle. Radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Thinks you're not the only one who... What were we talking about again?
अच्छा, ये तो मेरा ध्यान ही नहीं है, ऐसे पॉइंट्स भी मिल रहे हैं। मेरा लोकेशन कहाँ है? अच्छा, ये रहा। ये ग्रुप के पास जाना था।
to believe how
Group वाली
serious
quest
this
पूरी
is
करनी है ना
if you
फिर।
want to have any effect on it.
वो कहाँ है?
Saluja. Kawaida.
That's enough quacks to sustain the Googlide flipper with infinite ammunition.
Na waite vani.
Goop says he was there when the Porky Puff took Out-of-Date's leg, so this World Eater has made it personal.
Na waite vani.
After that, Out-of-Date started using his head instead of his legs and came up with the plan on how to best make a stand against the World Eaters, and it wasn't by foot.
Ajitawa.
He seems happy to talk.
Hanap dapat ko.
Glad to see you out and moving about in the daylight.
Nintuyo mara.
Applauds you for helping build things rather than bust them down.
Mukan bali.
Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
Nintuyo mara.
He seems happy to talk.
Ajin botalanti.
Thrilled you not only survived Looper Lupin's attack, but
Lamdi otna.
says you covered the important things already.
Vadivi.
He seems happy to talk.
Jaida.
Says you should be careful in the wasteland and warns about the wildlife.
Kawaida.
Has plenty to do, so no worries.
Jaida.
He seems happy to talk.
Tu sabi.
Has plenty to do, so no worries. Better get a move on if you want to change things. Let's see.
ऐसे सुसु करके ये अपना एरिया, ये भी सही। सुसु इतना पीला क्यों है इसको? पीलिया हो गया इसका? डायबिटीज है, इतना पीला सुसु। गोल्ड से भी एकदम चमकता हुआ पीला। बाइक कहाँ गया हमारा? बाइक वहीं पे रह गया ना। बाइक ये है वो गोफो के पास, क्या नाम था इसका? यहाँ पर है ये। ओके, मतलब जहाँ पे मैं सुसु करूँगा इसे, फिर वहां पे वो मैं फास्ट ट्रैवल कर पाऊंगा। फास्ट ट्रैवल करने के लिए सुसु करना जरूरी है उस जगह पे। अलग ही है सिस्टम। फास्ट ट्रैवल करने का तरीका थोड़ा कैजुअल है। ओके, वहां पे दलदल जैसा नहीं जा सकते। घूम के जाना पड़ेगा। इसका वैसे सही है यूआई से, 60 एफपीएस में भी एकदम स्मूथ चल रहा है। ऐसा फील नहीं हो रहा है कि 60 एफपीएस है तो एकदम कम ऐसे कोई ऐसे लेगी या स्लो फील हो रहा। बाकी मोस्टली कई गेम्स ऐसे होते हैं, एपीएस कम करो तो ऐसा लेगी फील होता है, स्मूथ नहीं लगता। कांस्टेंट ऐसे एपीएस आ रहे हैं, मतलब अभी तक थोड़ा सा भी स्टटर नहीं हुआ, स्मूथ चल रहा है गेम।
This is Hobbyduck, a homey little village.
सही है, बाइक चलाना में मजा आ रहा है। बाइक के मैकेनिक सही है, ऐसे फील हो रहा है जैसे पानी में ऐसे स्ट्रगल ऐसे कर रहा हो।
It's the porky puff nibbling bark.
इसकी
It
माँ
took
का
quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg.
ये तो स्टार्टिंग में है तो वही है, इसको डिफीट करना है।
Put the boom ball and threw it beneath the puff.
ओके, इसको बॉम्ब से ही उड़ाना है सर। मतलब बॉम्ब्स को ऐसे लेना है, थोड़ा ट्रिकी पार्ट है, करना पड़ेगा। बच के आराम को, और बच के दिया मुंह पे। फिर भी इसको इतना डैमेज नहीं हो रहा। इसमें उतर भी नहीं सकते, मतलब ऐसे ही मारना है इसको, फिर तो बहुत ही टाइम लगेगा ऐसे मार, क्योंकि आराम में ऐसे वेव्स भी बना रहा है साथ साथ। एनर्जी फुल है। इसको यार इतना डैमेज ही नहीं हो रहा। फिर तो ऐसे इसको मारने में मैं खुद मर जाऊं। थोड़ा थोड़ा सा ही डैमेज हो रहा है। इतू सा डैमेज हो रहा है, इतू सा। अरे यार अभी हेल्थ भी नहीं है। ये देखो डैमेज ही नहीं हो रहा। स्टार्टिंग से जितना वो डैमेज हुआ था वही बता रहे। कोई ग्लिच वगैरह है क्या? हरामी वेव्स में स्मार्ट। तो इसका डैमेज ही नहीं हो रहा है। थोड़ा थोड़ा सा वो डैमेज होता है यार। ये देखो एक तो मेरी तबीयत ऐसे खराब हो रखी है। अच्छा अच्छा वो ओके। इसके पैरों में वो ऐसे जो दिख रहे हैं। इसको फोड़ना है। अरे बाइक क्या झाटू जैसा चल ही नहीं रहा। ओके ओके समझ में आ गया। इसके पैरों के वो ऐसे फोड़ देने, इसके बाद वो थोड़ी देर के लिए ऐसा वो होगा, तब उसको ज़्यादा डैमेज होगा। ओके, तो उसका डैमेज हो रहा है, फिर वो ऐसे वापस वो जब सोएगा ऐसे ठीक। है नीचे चला गया माँ का इसकी। चलो कोई नहीं, अब पता चल गया कैसे करना है। एक मिनट में ना राइट क्लिक के बदले ना वो बस चेंज कर देता हूँ। राइट क्लिक मेरे शूट करने के लिए सही। यार इसका ये पिची पिची कैसे रिलोड फटाफट आ जाता है। कितना डैमेज ले रहा है यार हमको। Just a moment, guys. बीच में छींक पे छींक आ रही है ऊपर से ये ऐसा मिशन। ठीक से कंसंट्रेशन ही नहीं हो रहा। बड़वा नजदीक ही नहीं आने दे रहा मदर को। देखो फिर भी कोई इतना डैमेज नहीं हुआ। नीचे से आएगा अचानक। बच के रहना। बाइक बहुत ही बेकार है, भागता ही नहीं।
Unleash the quacks.
ये बतख का क्या काम है? कुछ डैमेज करता है ये?
A man, but too big, playing with quacks.
हाँ अभी फटाफट है फूट रहे, अभी डैमेज हो रहा है। ये समझ पता नहीं क्या है, अचानक इतना डैमेज कैसे होना लगा? ओह
Can you feel it? It's the brisk wind.
भाग गया आराम।
Don't let this opportunity slide.
वाह अभी जमीन पर भी मार। चलो जमीन पर भी दिक्कत नहीं है। पानी में लोचा वाला। तेरी माँ का, अरे तेरी माँ का डोज तो करने दे आराम खोर। आराम ही एक नंबर का है। वापिस वो पानी से चालू नहीं होगा। हाँ तो ठीक है। अरे भाई ये पत्थर को कैसे डोज करूँ मैं? ये देखो डोज कर रहे हो तो एग्जिट वहीं पे मार दे। ये देखो, अरे यार इससे पानी में से ही था यार, हेल्थ भी नहीं। माँ का भोसड़ा तो यही मादर चोर है भाई एक नंबर का। वो इसके वो वीक पॉइंट पे फायर ही नहीं करने दे रहे मुझे। भाई ये कुछ ज्यादा हो रहा है अभी। एक तो यार मेरे ये जुकाम वैसे हो रखा है ना, एक पीछे का कंसंट्रेशन नहीं हो रहा है, आंखें लाल लाल हो रखी। मेरे बारिश का मौसम इसलिए पसंद। ये सही है, नजदीक से डैमेज हो रहा है इसको, काफी डैमेज हो गया इसको। काफी मर जाएगा आराम। आराम से मर जाएगा। चलो सही है सही है, सही डैमेज हो रहा है। पकड़ लिया आराम को। मेरे से मिस हो गया बटन क्यों? कोई नहीं, मर गया मदद। वर्ल्ड लिटिल डिफीटेड। चलो सही है। ये इसका समझ में नहीं है, वहां पे एकदम वो अचानक डैमेज बढ़ गया था। पहले डैमेज ही नहीं हो रहा था, फिर अचानक डैमेज बढ़ने गए। वीक पॉइंट्स है उसके।
Zanama.
He thanks you for
कोई
dealing
नहीं,
with
फाइनली
the
बढ़
first
गई।
World Eater. It's a start.
Tada.
You should go see Out of Date and find out what you can about
पहले भी आराम से
mission
मार देता, पर मेरा कंसंट्रेशन ही नहीं हो रहा।
El novazi.
छींक में छींक आया जा रही है।
You're good-hearted enough, so you'll have no problem getting him to share the information.
आंखों से एकदम पानी निकले जा रहा
He
है।
trusts you know where to find Out of Date by now.
ऐसा कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट होता है तभी
And that hasn't
ये
changed.
गेम ऐसा होता है, तभी तबीयत के घोड़े लगे पड़े होते। Back to roots. Find the नोनो।
People snuts, eh?
नोनो को फाइंड करना है। नोनो। Baby, calm down. Return to out of date.
It's awful bright out today.
Mukaan.
Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you.
Nawaitevani.
The tree remains intact, but you must all make a change to save it.
Yangu.
Says you'll see each other later.
Eksekon.
Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you.
Tonako.
Feels you need to meet Lobo, a friend who knows.
Awali.
Says you should take it easy.
Surakia.
Goop knows he's repeating himself.
Hoga.
Says
पूछ रहे तो बता नहीं रहा। ये सब बोल रहे कि ये करो वो करो। कोई ना, इंटरेस्टिंग गेम है वैसे। जस्ट अ मोमेंट गाइस। हाँ, सॉरी फॉर इंटरप्शन, जस्ट अ मोमेंट। काफी टाइम ऐसा है ओके। बॉस को मारने का मैं चक्कर में वो टाइम का पता ही नहीं चला। ऐसे 15-20 मिनट इसमें ही चले गए बॉस को मारने। Yeah, I'm back guys. Sorry for interruption. कहाँ जाना है हमें? Defeat all 4 world eaters. अच्छा अभी तो एक को ही हम डिफीट किए और 3 ऐसे हैं. Capture the rival out of date. सही है यार ऐसे 60 FPS में मस्त स्मूथ चल रहा है. सब कुछ मैक्स करके देखते हैं कैसा दिखता है. ये क्या ऑफ था? डायनेमिक रिजोल्यूशन. ये इसका मस्त है इसमें स्मूथ है. देखो वरना इतने ये ऐसे करने में ना 2-3 बार ऐसे एक बार तो ऐसे स्टटर होता ही है क्योंकि वर्ल्ड लोड करने में टाइम लगता ही. मस्त स्मूथ चल रहा है. स्टोरी मोड में ऐसे 60 FPS में बहुत ही बढ़िया ऐसे. क्या हो?
There it is, the tree of life. The
अच्छा
idea that
अचानक ऐसे ब्लैकआउट हो गया. मुझे लगा गेम क्रैश हो गई.
descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution for.
रिटर्न टू आउट ऑफ इट. वाह ग्रास क्वालिटी कितनी सेक्सी लग रही है ऐसे हवा में ले रहते हुए. मस्त गेम है यार सही में. प्ले स्टेशन में ऐसे खेल रहे हो या ऐसे 4K में बड़ी स्क्रीन में खेला हो ना तो गेम मजा आ जाए यार. इतना बढ़िया गेम ऐसे और मेरे तबीयत के लगे पड़े कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा इंटरेस्टिंग होता है ना. कल भी ऐसे बारिश का ऐसा सब मौसम था इसलिए मैंने वो स्ट्रीम वगैरह किया नहीं. तो आज भी ऐसे तबीयत के लगे पड़े या पांडा जैसा को. अच्छा ये तो साइड क्वेस्ट है. मेन स्टोरी पे ध्यान देना.
Your destiny waits on the path you'll take to avoid it.
काफी कम गेम्स ऐसे होते हैं जो 60 FPS पे भी इतना स्मूथ ऐसे फील कर रहा था. इससे ज्यादा जूम नहीं हो रहा. इसके ऊपर जाना ऊपर तो जा नहीं पा रहा. ऐसा तो नहीं पेड़ के ऊपर से होके जाना. ऐसा ही लग रहा है. देखते हैं यहाँ आसपास. सेक्सी लग रहा है यार गेम ऐसे मैक्स क्वालिटी में. सच में ऐसे इसको बड़े स्क्रीन में ऐसे खेला मजा आ जाए। वहां पे तो पहली बार गया नहीं है। अच्छा यहाँ से जाना है। वन 120 FPS में कैसा दिखे? सही है। 20 में ये ले कितना ऑप्टिमाइजेशन सही है। वीरम बोल इतना यूज नहीं करो। 120 में गलते हैं फिर 60 में भी सही था। 120 में से प्ले स्टेशन जैसा वो फीलिंग आता है, इसमें वैसा होता है ना 120 जितना वो FPS सपोर्ट
Control
करता है।
your destiny, or someone else will. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
क्या करना है इसमें कुछ? मैक्स क्वालिटी में सेक्सी लग रहा है यार गेम। चलो यहाँ पर फेस्टिवल सुसु कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि फेस्टिवल अनलॉक हो जाए।
It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
ऐसा यहाँ पे जाना था, वो वे पॉइंट ऊपर बता रहे हैं, चोमटी है गेम वाले को। वैसे डेस्टिनेशन ऊपर जाने का मतलब मैं कब से वो दिमाग में मेरे माँ बहन हो रखी, तो ऊपर कैसे जाओ? दरअसल यहाँ नीचे आना था।
Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. He promises he'll be there for you. Just come talk to him beneath the tree if you're feeling lost. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be any... He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate.
Tulua ba volua.
He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head.
Tamuk gabamuktab.
It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real.
Ba loyalu.
He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground.
Shintwata motihuasa.
The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out.
Shintwata motihuasa.
The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end.
Vunko vuntubo.
He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
Satwata Bob Kila.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been
कुछ
busy.
तो आर्क सेट्स के बारे में बात करें.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Gizmo in the West.
Le yayato.
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Gizmo.
Yuba doluwawai.
He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Gizmo and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date's forebodings are justified. The jumbo puff needs to be taken care of.
Koyetu koreboy.
Out of Date says that Gizmo is worried now that the Western World Eater is stepping up its activity.
Balu vutulua.
He explains that Gizmo is working on a scrap walker vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done.
Gizmo.
Ba loyalu.
Out of Date suggests that you should head west as fast as possible and see what you can do to help.
Come Reaper.
He wonders what's on your mind.
The water.
He says you really need to go see Gizmo as soon as possible.
Papa morphobug.
He wonders what's on your mind.
Befarbihita huntokub kirko.
Understands you have things to do.
विजिट गिज़्मो. गिज़्मो के पास है हमारा स्टोर. पास का यहाँ पे हमने किया था कोई फर्स्ट ट्रैवल है नहीं. लेवल अप हो गया. लेट्स गो. $120 इसका वो मतलब नहीं है. फिर भी 60 FPS इतना ही फील आ रहा है. नो डाउट FPS बढ़ गए थे. वो जो ट्रांजिशन ऐसा जो बता रहा है फ्रेम्स वगैरह वो इतना 120 FPS इतना नहीं लग रहे थे. FPS ज्यादा लग रहे थे. स्मूथनेस तो ऐसे ही 60 FPS जैसे ही लग रही. 50 करके देखते हैं कैसा लगता है. ये तो 50 भी मस्त लगता है. 50 में थोड़ा ऐसा स्लो ऐसे ये लगने लगा. स्ट्रगल जैसा फील होने लगा। 60 प्रॉपर है इसके, 60 में ये ठीक है। ट्रांजिशन 60 FPS में सही लग रहा है। मस्त वर्ल्ड बना है पूरा। इसे प्ले स्टेशन में
Maybe it's time to
मजा आ
take the
जाएगा।
offensive
ओह
in the
शिट,
dark.
जस्ट अ मोमेंट प्लीज। क्या दिख रहा है भाई? कलर क्या एकदम पंची कलर दे रखे। ओलेड मॉनिटर ऐसा या ओलेड टीवी में ये गेम खेलने में मजा ही आ रही है। फुल ऐसे ग्राफिक्स में तो फुल पैसा वसूल किए हैं। कितना टाइम हो गया अभी? आई थिंक 3 आवर के ऊपर हो गया। यहीं तक रखते हैं आज का प्रायोजित कार्यक्रम गाइस। वैसे तबीयत के मेरे लगे पड़े हैं। पता नहीं यार वापस ये लाइट वाइट जा सकती है ऐसे। अच्छा अभी खत्म ही करते थे। ओके सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure to follow me on Instagram too. See you in the next stream. Till then, khatam, tata, bye bye. Peace out.